From the deep, dark reaches of Star Trek Online comes Nikodas, Tabbytha, and Grebog with another episode of Fleet Action Report.
Hello, and welcome to Fleet Action Report, the show where we don't just play the game, but we teach you how to play the game. I'm Nikodas.
I'm, yet again, still Grebog. This is episode 174, Feast on This! And I stopped myself there. I don't want to add any words that make this unfriendly for others, or get canceled or whatever. But all right, so you can also support us in our craziness at Coffee, which is ko-fi.com/YuriBog. And hello, Vendale. It's nice to see you there. Let's see. I guess here I'll go first this time for my week because you went first last time.
That's fine. Sure. Go for it.
My week's been a little chaotic. Doing some adulting, and also my computer wanted to update right before we started the show, hence a little delay in starting the recording. But you know, the people that watch this on YouTube won't have to worry about a delay. Haha. But yeah, so the adulting, we're bleeding the radiators of the air that are in them. So we have hot water heating. So we have the radiators that are sitting around the house, and we've been bleeding them so that way they have as little air in them as possible. So that way, when we go full furnace with heating the house, they will be as efficient and do their darndest in heating the house properly, and hopefully cost us less fuel in the long run. Let's see, outside of that, WoW, I've been playing WoW. I actually got to play with one of my friends that I haven't gotten to play with in a while in WoW. We ran around in the Emerald Dream doing all kinds of craziness. Yeah, that was fun.
I wouldn't know who you were talking about.
I don't know either. But also we got to do the raid on Tuesday. That was interesting. Even though the eye level jump is so high, for those that don't know, they have gear has a level, kind of like the Mark system. They have they call it an item level, eye level for short. But anyway, there wasn't normally this big of a jump in the numbers between previous tier and the current tier rating, and so we thought that might cause some problems. I'm sure it caused a little, but I don't know problem, but we still had players that are like I don't know how my team found some of these players. They probably could run mythic raids and be fine, but they rather not. They'd rather just have fun, which is fine with us because we'd rather just have fun. And so yeah, we overpowered a lot of the normal raid bosses. We did them wrong. I know some of them that we did wrong, and we still won, so it's fine. Anyway, not a WoW podcast. Let's see. Got to play some D&D on Saturday. That was fun. Or no, was that? I don't know. My brain's.
You're good. That's correct.
Yes. Also got to play with some friends that I didn't get. We didn't get to play for a while. And I threw them some chaos because chaos. I gave them more red herrings to chase after, or I guess maybe they're not red herrings. It's all up to them to figure out. Anyway, so Nikodas, how's your week been? I've been also doing a lot of WoW or STO stuff, playing and whatnot, dailies. But outside of that, yeah. I should tell you about the challenge. You remember the person we raided last week? Yeah. Maybe it was on Monday after Fun Night. Sonic Llama, I think it was. Yeah. He's doing a challenge. You can only use tier 5 or less ships, preferably tier 4 or less, if you have them. You only can use Mark 9 gear, white, to start with. And then you're going in running missions on elite difficulty. want to talk about some crazy stuff. Same. The ground is the same. You also can only use Mark 9, like kit modules and such. It was a lot of fun. It was a major challenge. Um, I
Interesting.
I enjoyed it. Um, I don't. Part of me wants to do it here, but I don't want to take away from Sonic Llama and what he's doing there. It was a lot of fun. But yeah. Anyway, now, Nikodas, what have you been up to? How's your week been?
My week's been okay. I'm back to work. Took some time off because we had a German student living with us. She is back home now. So I'm back to my normal routine. Um, so that's kind of taken some getting used to. I mean, when you take almost a month off of work and then you go back, it's a little weird. But yeah, everything's fine. I'm getting back into the swing of it. Um, as far as gaming goes, I've taken a small break from STO. I've logged in to do my dailies, but very little else. Um, Actually, tonight on the when we do the new event tonight, that's going to be my first time running that, and then I'm going to have to skip it on Saturday, which will stink, but that's okay. Um, I got back into WoW. I'm the friend that Grebog talked about. Um, I decided I wanted to get back into WoW for reasons, and I've been collecting appearances. I haven't done anything major, no raiding. I might actually, if my new schedule pans out, I might actually be able to raid. But mostly, I've just been collecting heritage armor sets, and they have several of those in the game now for various races, and I'm working on collecting them. I just finished my Taran set today, and then I started working on a Kaltiran. Um, so yeah, that's been interesting and challenging and kind of fun. And then I've been playing Spider-Man, so I finally beat Spider-Man 2, and then I decided to go back and play the original game. So I'm playing the original Marvel Spider-Man. Um, it's fun. I enjoy those games a lot. Spider-Man 2 had some really hard, challenging fights in it, um, but I still feel like when you're playing the game, it's like, man, this is taking forever. But when you're done with the game, it's like, that was fast. Was that too fast? But I'm sure we're gonna have DLC and stuff, so there is that. And that's been pretty much my week. Oh, nobody died in the D&D game, and I didn't charge in head first and get myself killed like I have a habit to do in that game. Um, I'm playing a pirate. All right, he's not. I mean, he's just not a fan of long speeches, even even when the bad guys are monologuing and giving their whole plan away. He'd rather just go stab them or shoot them, depending on his mood.
Then they wonder why. Like, wait, I thought we solved this problem. Oh wait, the person that we would, if we left the monologue, we would have found out that they had a boss and weren't the only person involved.
Um, I'm working on it. All right, he's trying to be more patient, but I mean, he's a pirate. What do you expect? Um, that's pretty much been it. Let's get into this week in STO, and I'm starting us off. So the first bullet point here is um just kind of a heads up for you guys. So traditionally, STO has Black Friday sales. Since Black Friday is next week, kind of keep your eye on the game and the announcements. Sometimes the sales will pop up before they make an announcement. So keep an eye on that. There is a sale live right now. We will talk about that here in a minute. But things to look out for Black Friday are discounts on Zen store deals, Lobby store offers, special bundles, and charge bonuses. The sales usually start in the third or fourth week of November, um, kind of going along with the retail stores Black Friday events. So keep an eye on that. Nothing has been announced as of yet. Just speculating, kind of at the moment.
Well, sort of.
Yeah, sort of.
As
Speaking
for
of,
Yeah, they're doing a Zen promotion, 20% bonus on purchases in for PC captains. Someone asked me if there would be a better deal during Black Friday. I don't think so, because this runs from now until the 30th, which is through the Black Friday timeframe. So I'm going to imagine there are going to be other sales that you can then take advantage of getting bonuses in to buy all the stuff and things. Yeah. So this would be the ideal time to purchase ships. Well, actually, this would be the perfect time to stock up on Zen for those sales that are probably coming. Yeah.
I should also say, going along with all this, they don't normally do giveaways for Black Friday. They actually want you to spend money. So don't look for freebies. At least in the past, they have not done freebies. So don't really look for that. But yeah, sales. There is currently a Lobby store sale that was announced today. It also went live today. 20% discount on all items in the Lobby store. Sale items include the Kelvin Timeline Dreadnought Cruiser, the Boolean Heavy Assault Cannon, and the Vaudoir Astica Heavy Battle Cruiser. Not sure if I said that right. I have not looked on the Zen store. It might be everything in there. Usually if it's a 20% off, it is, but I haven't looked.
All right. So they also, in the 10 forward, announced a new ship coming to the game. And that is the Shrike. For those that watch Picard, you will remember the Shrike. They made it an Intel Juggernaut. It comes with the Shrike Juggernaut Array. This is built into it. It is a weapon system that deals polaron damage and creates damaging ripples affecting nearby enemy ships. There are other arrays in game on other ships. I believe the World Razor has one. But though this one works quite a bit differently. From what I've read on this, the damage increases the further away from the targeted ship that gets hit with the initial polaron beam type damage thing. But it only goes out to, I think, 4.5 kilometers. I'd have to reread that again. But anyway, it also will come with a console, universal portal device. This portal device is a tactical console that, wait, what? It says it's a universal, and then it says tactical in the description. Okay. That creates a linked portals between the player's ship and the target, allowing for extended weapon range and strategic maneuvers. So this could be useful in various things. It also offers increased damage and maximum hull capacity. The amount of increase of damage it has on it and the hull capacity increase, they're quite beefy buffs on there. So I think it was 27.5% damage increase. So yeah, the portal can be flown through or fired through. It's there for 45 seconds. I've heard people talk about how this could make interesting situations. Because you could either, one, move yourself across the map rapidly to get from being outside of range to within range, or you could even shoot someone that is outside of your range, that they're outside of the 10-kilometer range. You could pop up a portal and just annihilate them like you're right next to them. And then as for the starship trait, it has Eclectic Collector of Armaments. Grants stacking bonus to damage and recharge rates for capital ship weapons when dealing damage with different weapon categories. Dealing damage with different weapons adds stacking buff. And this means torpedoes, cannons, beams, mines, every different weapon type that is in game. Each time you do it, gives you a stack buff. The only way to refresh it, though, is to hit them again with that to refresh the beam part of it would be hit them again with another beam or another torpedo to get the torpedo refreshed. Yeah, it's an interesting mechanic. It could be interesting to see what people pull out of that trait. And then they, of course, since I have to stick it somewhere, they are putting this one into the Infinity R&D crafting packs, which I believe you can get now. Pretty sure that went live.
Yeah, I think it did. They didn't have a date on the announcement, actually, so I'm assuming it went live like as soon as the announcement was made.
I mean, the easiest way to tell is if there is a Infinity promo R&D packs are on sale again. They does it tell the you have 6 days, you have a week essentially. You have 6 days to get your chances at buying the Infinity promo packs. This does also, you could also get Infinity Duty Officer bundles or Duty Officer packs and have a chance at it there too. All depends on what you want or need or whatnot. Though I believe the R&D packs will again have the elite resources for making elite consoles. So, yeah.
Yeah, you touched on this announcement. So there's a promo event going on, started today, goes until December 7th. Bonuses when opening a research and development pack or a duty officer pack. Guaranteed rewards include 10 Lobby crystals or a special requisition choice pack, tier 6 promotional ship choice pack alongside the regular contents. There's several tier 6 ships to choose from, including the Shrike. Only packs purchased and opened during the event timeframe will qualify for the reward. So if you have packs that you're sitting on, opening them will not give you the bonuses. It'll only be packs that you purchase during the event. There's also an R&D week running until November 23rd. This is a bonus for R&D projects, harvest nodes, and duty officer assignments. Extra 25% materials from the packs, 50% additional R&D XP. Also a duty officer appreciation event. 50% increase in commendation XP, free special quality duty officer if you talk to your duty officer contact at the academy. And then you'll get additional green quality or better in any C-store purchased duty officer pack. You can scan particles at the academy. Says additional incentives, reserve roster duty officer slots available for purchase, 20% discount on R&D packs, 20% off all duty officer packs. And then various themed duty officer packs and R&D pack bundles are included in this offer. So take advantage of it while you can.
I do want to make a note. You said on the eligibility that, or well, like only the packs that were bought during the. So when you buy them during this event, they're considered, they're not the standard R&D packs. They are promotional R&D packs. They will have that like in their name, which means if you bought them in a previous promo event, they would also be promotional R&D packs. If it has the same name, it is going to be the same eligibility, if from my understanding. I have heard of people that buy these, stick them on the exchange, and you can, instead of buying and selling keys, some people buy and sell these R&D pack, the promo R&D packs for people to try to get the promo ships.
Makes sense.
And if you had opened up a promo pack and had an Infinity promo lockbox or Infinity promo award ship box, now that this ship has been added to that, the Shrike, it will be available to be pulled out of that box. It was updated with the So if you were sitting on a promo box, a ship in a box, then you technically could get the Shrike now. All right, the feast from today until December 7th. Oh, they did not say that, and I guessed. I put 14 things. Is it 14 things? Okay, yep, 14 progress. Wow, I guessed accurately. So you can get your 14 completions from this massive list of TFOs. Bug Hunt and Swarm. Only Bug Hunt and Swarm.
You can, in fact, get the Shrike. I'm flying beside one right now.
The reward for this is your dentist's favorite Triflouride Maelstrom Torpedo Launcher.
Silly name.
And it comes and it has a nice, pretty purple torpedo. If that is something if you're going for a look, this is a nice, very pretty torpedo. Though also when putting this in, they added in a new maximum limit. You can only have 2 Maelstrom torpedo launchers on a single ship. So I'm pretty sure they're unique. Oh no, it does not say unique. So I don't know how you can get more.
Just claim it twice.
Yeah.
Do the event, claim it twice, or if you have the legendary Akira, you can use the Maelstroms off of that.
Well, yeah, that's what I was like.
But only one of each.
Yeah.
Or 2 of one.
But yeah, they put in a limit that you can only have 2 max of the Maelstrom torpedoes. This one deals kinetic damage, and defeated foes drop a Triflouride Fragments for bonuses. You can look in the in-game menu here, like if you pull it up, mouse over it like I have now, you can see all the stuff it does. And then once you get your progress done, you can obviously get your daily Dilithium Ore, and it will increase 1,000, yeah, 1,000 each time you create it. So the first time you'll get 8,000, the second day 9, then 10, then yada yada. You get the idea. And the thing to note about this is the 5th and the final of the year-long event campaign. So if you have not completed your year-long event campaign 5, this is your last chance to get your completions in. So, yeah.
Okay, last announcement here. We had a busy day today. Most of these announcements came out today. So they had a patch recently. Patch notes are they remastered the Chimera class heavy destroyer. Model was rebuilt by the original designer, Jason Lee. It was updated to match the original version and the current game fidelity. So just updated with the current graphics. It is accessible via the ship customization interface with the Chimera preset. They did the same thing with the Manticore class heavy destroyer, so that has also been updated. New materials are now included. This is the California class, Defiant, Galaxy, Intrepid, along with several others. Grebog was going through those on his window earlier. New window options were added for this family: Galaxy, Sovereign, Type 0, Type 6, Odyssey, etc. They resolved a duty officer acceptance issue at the embassy. I remember reading about that. And they fixed a spawn issue with the TFO Bug Hunt related to the Spawn Mother's appearance. And considering that TFO is part of this event, I am glad that they fixed it. And that is it for our announcements. So are you ready to run these two?
I have some comments about some of the stuff they've added or done with the remastering of the Manticore and Chimera.
Sure.
I do not remember. Do you remember the advanced and how much you could modify the ship?
Not offhand.
You now can change the saucer front, saucer top, saucer mid, saucer sides, saucer bottom, all individually. And then when you go to the warp nacelles, you have top 4, top aft, bottom fore, bottom aft. You can change half of your warp nacelle. Like, what? You don't have to change the full warp nacelle, just half of it.
They wanted you to be able to make the ship pretty.
I get that, but like, can we get this on all our ships?
Maybe. They might be working on it. I still don't know why the model was updated. Usually when they update a model, there's a reason for it. Even if it's just they're going to feature it in a new episode. Sometimes there's a new way to get a ship. Sometimes they put out a legendary version.
Well,
Like I don't know. I'm kind of curious why they updated it.
I've heard someone say that they were never going to remaster that ship because it's the free one for lifetime sub people.
I get that, and it could be that they just updated it to update the model. I mean, that's always a possibility. They've just never done that before.
I'm now
But
curious.
they've never really released a skin of a ship before, which is something they did recently as well. So who knows? All right, so you ready to run this? Featured event. Start with the ground. Do bug hunt first.
Sure, I'm good.
Wow, that was fast.
Apparently the cat's not good.
No, she's fighting with her brother again. Did you get the wee woo?
Yes, we will.
Okay. I didn't want to accept. I'm trying not to have my itchy trigger finger.
Welcome to Pariah 3. I'm Lieutenant John Vanderveer, and the mission is I was stationed on the U.S.
Okay. Oh, does the cat still run away? It does.
And sometimes jumping, you can get a little bit further.
That is hilarious. Oh. Right, I'm on this character. I was expecting the
mission is to
I've been playing a lot on the character that we did the updated build with, so I was expecting a different weapon. I'm like, oh wait, this is the character with the great big cannon.
There is a trick. So basically, right now we're escorting Lieutenant Danvers to or Vanderveer. Sorry, we're escorting him to blow holes into the walls. If he ever gets stuck,
obstacle clear.
Like he's stopping there, just standing, doing nothing. My tip is always to target him and then see what he's targeting and target that. Because normally there is a bug that you are overlooking because it's either way up high on a cliff or, you know, something to that effect.
Yeah, and he won't move if any bugs are around.
Yeah, if he targets a bug, then he's stopped.
Like now, actually. Oh no, that's not him. That's a phasic entity. That's Beverly's boyfriend. And that's the nice way to say that. Good job on the alarm bug, Simon.
You're welcome, or something.
Wow, I'm like being targeted. They are mad at me. Is he moving?
Yes. I think. Oh,
He's
no.
over here.
Fire in the hole! Area clear.
Vorta Rippleberry.
So, this is phase 1. Assault the hive, optional kill the alarm bugs. That's what we're working on. I got to keep moving up.
Scans show that we need to jump down this narrow
Phase
fissure in the
2 is
rock.
more of the
Be
same.
careful. I don't know what's
We're just going to
waiting for
get
us
a little
at the bottom.
deeper into the hive, go underground a little bit more. So this is actually phase 2 that we're in. Phase 3 is where we're going to pop a hole in the floor over here somewhere and drop down even deeper.
Give me a moment. I'll clear a path.
Here it is.
Fire in the hole!
Ah, bonsai.
Now that is a long drop. You will take a little bit of damage, but usually it's not enough to do any, real harm. Just a couple hundred health points. No big deal.
Couple hundred.
I think it was 150, wasn't it?
I think it's percentage of your health. So if you have a couple hundred only, you won't take as much. But if you have more, you'll take more.
I think I can get us across. Cover me.
And here we go. So now we are on phase 3, which is titled Penetrate into the Lower Levels.
Oh my.
Pretty much more of the same. We're defending him as he blows us a path open. Watch out for the flyers in here. Sometimes they can be hard to see. You should auto-target them, but
my lighting got all different.
yeah, mine did as well.
Like, I don't know why.
This one's shooting him. I can't target for some reason. See, like I said. Okay. Moving right along. Don't jump off the cliff like I have done in the past. You're going to come down this path into this little room, turn into a cat if you can. Yeah, my lighting's messed up again. It's very dark in this room.
I don't mind it per se.
Blow up the hive mother. I'm going to call all my little helpers in, get my little runabout. Not that it's going to matter. She's dying very quickly. There's my Vidra beams. And she's down. Gotta take out the snipers, and we're done.
That is interesting. It looks like there is a minor bug. They may fix this later, may not. Because normally during events, the event queues will give us a choice of any marks, not just specific marks.
There was 3 listed there.
Yeah, Iconian, Delta, and Fleet.
Interesting.
But like I said, normally for events, they let us have a choice from any of the marks possible.
You good for Swarm?
Sure.
Queued us up. Yeah, that's true. They may have just turned the event on and not turned on that part of it, I guess.
Yeah, They may fix this, fix that before the end of the event.
We will.
Though honestly, I won't be sad either way because I don't really need marks.
I need them on some of my KDF tunes, but that's fine.
I know that's true, and this would be a good way to farm marks. You know, for other characters. And I have used events to do that.
Green, did you get the... Yeah, okay, thank you. And look, it was waiting on me. Waiting on me.
The Herc are about to
This one's fairly simple. A lot of... Well, first here, you have to go and power up a bunch of ships, of Jem'Hadar ships that have lost power, while also fending off a bunch of the Herc.
Well, now, this is the first time that I've seen this in a long while. We are all on fed ships.
Why is my loadout does not look right?
Uh-oh. Here we go. Odo's done talking. We can go blow stuff up now. Oh, you guys want to get behind me? That's just fine. Have at it. Here we go. Trying to activate the Jem'Hadar ships.
Yeah, I'm going after ships since oh hi.
We got one
There
more.
is
Okay.
a trick. Once we get done with this phase, here in 16 seconds, you can go sit on one of these satellites. And as soon as we get the start of this next phase here in 4 seconds, you can power it up. Or repair
Sometimes
it.
you can get it done before you get fired on. Sometimes.
The satellite is back online. It will launch tractor mines against the Herc ship.
Typically, I can get them powered up before they hit me.
We're missing one, but I don't know which one.
It's not the far one from
Either side. Because I got one and you got the other one. Got to be one of these. Here, it's this one. I found it.
I'm going to guess that this one will only give
The last of the
gamma marks based off of the bug hunt one. Okay, well, once all the satellites are repaired, that's technically optional, though I highly recommend it because why not? It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Then you get shuttles that will be leaving down the lanes. You just have to defend them against the Herc.
Nothing in my lane.
Nothing in my lane anymore either. Oh, there's one out there. Charles got it. Way to go, Charles.
I'm all alone.
Why are they 14 levels below me?
I don't know. Why are they 14 levels below you?
Oh no, that was 0 levels. One thing was 14 levels below me, which then it immediately got annihilated.
Probably one of the little ships. You guys are blowing everything up over there. I'm waiting patiently for my lane to go active.
I think we have one person sitting on each lane, and two of them are just bouncing between the middle and wherever they find ships active.
Get over there.
Yeah, my lane just went active. Here we go. I love this ship.
Herc Dreadnought on sensors. Be careful.
Herc Dreadnought on sensors. I know exactly where it is.
It's over in the middle.
No, it's not.
No, the hive's not over there?
Hive's over by me.
Oh. I'm not going to get over there then, am I?
It lost its shields and then put up its immunity thing. So I have to fly around the end of it. Or burn through it.
And it's gone.
I flew around the end of it.
Going back to the other side. Oh, somebody's got a DMA out.
Though Charles also came over and helped.
So did I, technically, but I only got there for one volley. As I pulled a little power slide there to get back into position. That was kind of cool. I do like this ship. I don't consider it my main because I think my Calypso, my Odyssey is still my main. But this
Head to escape route Beta.
legendary
Protect the refugee
Avenger
ships.
is pretty cool. And
Herc
you're
ship
in the World
spotted at
Razor,
escape
right?
route Gamma. Get over there.
I like the... I like the legendary Avenger. I also kind of think... I more probably think of it as a legendary Arbiter, but that's just me.
Oh, yeah, I do too, but I was looking at the
We're speeding
official
up the
name.
evacuation.
Legendary
All lanes
Avenger
will be
Miracle
utilized
Worker
now.
Battlecruiser.
Herc ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
I'm alright. They flew right past me, though. I'm also using the quad cannons that came on it. So I've got the quad cannons that activate rapid fire with whenever you activate beam overload.
Temporal powers could I use?
We got 2 minutes left.
Refugee ships heading down escape route Alpha. Protect them.
This is another one that's very straightforward.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect the refugee ships.
I should put on recursive shearing in this build.
Does that work really well? Like in place of a different weapon power?
Oh, no. You use it with a weapon power.
Okay. So it's not meant to take place of.
So...
Herc ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
I was wondering about
it's
that.
It's a way to from my understanding, it's best with beam overload. If you have a beam overload setup, you can really make your beam overload crunchier with recursive shearing. If you have a temporal commander seat instead of whatever you typically put in the commander spot, you would put in recursive shearing 3.
Okay. Which is why it's better with beam overload, because beam overload 3 would be at the lieutenant
Yep.
lieutenant commander spot, and then in the commander spot you would do a recursive shearing. Versus any of the cannon abilities would go in the same spot as recursive shearing.
Yeah.
The torpedo spots or the torpedo slots would also go in that third spot, wouldn't they? No, they're an earlier one, aren't they? They would, never mind. They share a spot with beam overload.
Head to escape route Beta. Protect
Power slide to get behind my enemies.
Herc ship spotted at escape route Gamma. Get over there.
Kaboom. Wow, that one blew up before it even fully materialized or fully warped in.
Charles and Gagalot. What a name. They came running over to help me as all the enemies exploded.
Nice.
I'm like, sorry, I took away your fun.
Is there an enemy over here still?
That's everyone.
Oh, there it goes. Now it's dead. Okay. And we are done.
And like I said,
right. Gamma. Fleet and Gamma.
Do I need Gamma? I guess I could use some Gamma. I'm still putting together the armor sets for each of the reps that have armor. Because I want the appearances. It makes it more fun come Halloween.
There you go. Good choice.
How else can I look like a Power Ranger if I don't? Yeah.
Yeah, that's one I think I'm going to try to do next year is the Power Rangers. I had fun with the ones this year, coming up with my own. That was a lot of fun. I still think we should try to get more of our viewers involved next year and have them either submit costumes or maybe guess what we're dressed up as again.
I need to find out what coat you were wearing in one of your outfits, because it very much reminded me of Colonel Mustang's coat from Full Metal Alchemist.
That's fair.
And I was like, because I kind of want to make a Colonel Mustang outfit.
All right, cool.
As any of you are watching, like, what? Full Metal Alchemist? What's this? I'm sure there's some out there that may have it in their knowledge base.
They did it right this time. So we ran both of them, but I only got one progress. So it didn't double up like the last event did.
It's fine.
Where you can get the whole thing done in a week. That was an oops.
Yeah, well. Well that last event that they oopsed on, they normally let you, like, cause for the Fall of the Old Ones, it wasn't uncommon that they had 2 charges on that. Doing the big one gave you 2 charges. Doing each of the halves of the TFO were 1. They just forgot that they did the 2 charge system and did not double the progress required.
Yeah, because it should have been 28 instead of 14. But that's fine. That's fine. We made it work.
It just meant we got more dilithium out of it.
For those paying attention, no, we have not fired Tabbytha. She is fighting an illness. She will hopefully be back next week. So, keep her in your thoughts. We wish her a speedy recovery. I don't have anything down for next week. Do we have plans for next week?
I have not thought about next week.
Okay, so next week we're doing something.
Is there something we haven't covered yet that we want to cover? This is a great time also, viewers, that you could toss something at
Yeah.
us.
If there's something you guys want us to cover, some aspect of the game you have questions about, speak now. We are happy to take suggestions. I cannot get to the to-do page right now. I don't
Yeah.
know why it's not working.
There it goes. Finally, slowly. Wow. Our to-do page was busy.
Mine still is. It's not letting me switch to it. Oh, wait. Spoke too soon. Maybe it's thinking about it. See, we've got all this stuff marked off on here. We've done all the enemies. We've done most of the TFOs. The few left. Oh, I need to mark off Brotherhood. Brotherhood's done.
And we've done a lot of the
We've done
special
that one.
guests, so
We've done all the special guests. We've gotten those all marked off.
What? As I'm just trying to think, what haven't we shown?
We need to do. I don't know if we've done the Battle of Corfez. And then we've got the stuff that you need like 10 people for.
Yeah.
As far as TFOs go, we've done everything else. They're not marked off, but we've actually done all of the voice actors.
Trying to think what else we need to cover. I mean, we can go back and cover something we haven't that's the other thing. What have we done a long time ago that may need in a new light, in in a different light?
We'll have to look. I'll have to look back. So, yeah, we will do something next week, next Thursday. We will have to come up with it, and we'll announce it on social media like we normally do. So, keep an eye on our Facebook page. If you have suggestions or you come up with a suggestion, you can also hit us up on Facebook or on our Discord. Both of those are fine for suggestions, questions, comments, concerns, complaints. Grebog handles all the complaints.
Email all complaints to Nikodas@gmail.com, and I will get right on those.
Tabby takes all the complaints. She's not here to defend herself, so we're going to shuffle everything over to her. That's fine.
Actually, any suggestions, complaints, whatever, you can send them to fleetactionreport@gmail.com. I will read them. Does not mean I don't know. I will address them as needed. That is how I will put that.
For what it's worth, I have never gotten any complaints, any bad things about us or the fleet.
I've had people suggest changes or critiques, which is not a complaint. That's the thing. Most people don't realize. I am fine with critiques. If you have a critique, how we can improve, I am all for it, because that is just, yeah.
All right, so Monday night, fun night. We'll probably be running TFOs on the KDF side. You are more than welcome to join us. If you don't have a max level KDF tune, instead of running TFOs, we are happy to help you level. If you have a mission that you're struggling with, we will help you get through it. You just got to let us know. And that's Monday night. And then next Thursday, we will do another show like we did today, much more structured, covering some aspect of the game. We're not quite sure what that's going to be, but we will figure it out.
And if you would like us to do ship reviews, we would probably need to know what ship to review.
Ship reviews, or we invite anybody who wants help with a build. You can enter the workshop with us during one of our live streams. We will bring you on board, and we will help you build the ship that you want to build within your budget. You tell us what your limits are, and we will help you build the ship within those limits. We've done that 3 times now on air. Each time has been a blast. if you can't be here for the show, that's fine. We will still do the ship for you. And then, make sure you get the information needed to do the build. That's been a lot of fun the times that we've done that. The only reason we don't do it more is because nobody has asked us to. So we are happy to do that. And again, you can hit us up Facebook. You can hit us up on our Discord channel, send us an email, reach out in game, whatever you would like to do. I don't think I'm missing anything. So that's going to be it for the show tonight. Thank you for coming, lurking, talking, chatting, whatever. And as always, I will see you out there.
Live long and prosper, and hang around. We will raid somebody.